Hey guys, Jim Grant here with AmmoLand TV, and of course, you may have seen this woman before. She has shot more than a dozen rounds in her life, give or take.
Yeah, like 12, yeah, like 13, right?
13?
Yeah.
Very quick learner, and she is going to show us, and this is Lena by the way, I can just actually tell you, Miculek, you may have heard of the name, about the new product line that she helped launch and the impetus behind it at SIG Sauer. So. Give us the rundown of the Rose.
All right, well this is Rose by SIG Sauer, and although it is just launching today and this week, it has been a mission of mine personally for years to figure out how to use my skill set, my ability to help others. And through my personal mission and sharing that with SIG, they got on board, and now that is what you see today. So Rose, it got its name from inspiration from my middle name, Rosalie, which has been one that's passed down through my family, represents strong women. And yeah, so what is the kit? Well, the kit is designed to answer as many questions as we can for that newer firearms owner, for that person looking into getting into the industry, and especially for those that don't have someone. Sure. Because firearms were passed down to me through my family, and for most it's that or a friend. But what if you don't have them? Sure. What if you, well, don't worry, I got you. In this kit, right out of the box, not only do you have an option of 2 pistols, a 365 XL comp or the 380 365, but you get safe storage options. So literally, from the gun store to your car, you can already have your gun safely stored, and this is a great option for at home or on the go. You have a tether inside if you'd like to do that, and some spare keys. Then you have 2 12-round magazines with the 365 XL, a mag loader, and you might not be excited about these yet, but you will be if you get this kit. And it is these 5 little dummy rounds, because with this kit, you will get your little QR code that takes you to a free educational program built by me to help you build all the confidence and skill set that you need to go to the range and beyond. Not only that, an online community that just in a few days is over 3,000 very active and enthusiastic women all ready to support and share their journey too. So it doesn't matter your skill level, like sure. This is welcoming women into firearms ownership. This is every answer that I could give in this box, and the 365 XL is going to be a MAP price of $850 for the whole kit, and then the 380 is coming in around $750.
I do like how they all have a manual safety, because I've taught a lot of new shooters how to shoot, and the majority are not comfortable carrying around in the chamber without some sort of manual safety, which I get, you know? Yep,
and concealed carry, absolutely a goal of this, but this is becoming comfortable with firearms ownership as a first step. Because before women get even comfortable purchasing a gun, they need a lot more information usually than guys do. Absolutely. Guys are usually a bit ready to jump into things, where women are the planners, the overthinkers, and the detail-oriented ones. So this is about answering all those questions, giving support and training so that they're comfortable before they go to the range. So I know I said you get access to the training and the online community, but it's actually for any woman. You do not have to purchase this kit to have access to it, because we're about educating and supporting all women along this journey. Obviously, I've made this awesome kit for you, and I'd love you to have it, but if you're just wanting to become better, come on.
Now, I do like especially how a lot of gun makers out there are really guilty of either putting something in like either, God, Tiffany blue, highlighter pink, or God forbid, Muddy Girl, which is like, yeah. This is actually like a very aesthetic handgun. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I wanted this to represent what women really are looking for. It's classy, it's elegant, it's a box that you could leave in your closet next to your other designer boxes, and no one's gonna know you have a gun, because although we're in the industry, and especially for me, like, guns are everywhere, but for most they're still taboo. Absolutely. So this is a way for any of them to get into it.
My wife and I were both first generation gun owners.
Yeah.
And so for like no one could teach either of us, so it was, teaching one another basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, her first pistol was a 239, which is a massive handgun compared to the newer ones, but it was like 2002.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But no, it was especially then. It was extremely tough to find any sort of like woman-centric training in general. Like it was more or less non-existent, other than like your mother's was very, very niche at that point. But even then, when we were Googling and whatnot, actually, well, at that point, not Googling, using random forums, you would find they'd be like, oh yeah, well, Miculek makes a really good course or whatnot. But
those were only in person, and there's only so many of them. And then online, it's not a full package. It's here's this one drill. Okay, well, that's only good for a really small amount of people, where this is, let's start from the bottom up. And this is just looking in the window of what Rose has to offer. This isn't even kicking open that door, so be on the lookout, because...
So can we expect a Rose-themed MPX in the near future?
We'll see. Cannot say such things, but there's definitely going to be more support, more education, more in-person events, and I'm going to take this as absolutely far as I can, because just in this short amount of time, the response from the women that we have had is like everything that I've been hearing, but now the rest of the industry can see it and hear it. Sure. Like, we just gave these women a Facebook group to be able to join, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is everything that I've wanted, because they're hungry. Sure. And it's so awesome to finally be able to acknowledge them in the way that they deserve, and to really take steps to support them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, both for the program itself and for taking time to do the interview. And of course, stay tuned for continued coverage of SHOT Show 2023, and of course, SIG's Media Range Day. And as always, I will catch you guys on the flip side.